Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome into another edition of Braylon's Virtual Door Live. Higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Karma Girl, good to see you. Queen, glad to have you here. Y'all, we got so much to talk about tonight. On deck for you tonight, y'all. Y'all saw the thumbnail. You know why you here. Yes, that is Tiffany Haddish and Jaleel White. A very intense, passionate, and it looked like one of those kisses where child, you were grateful to get it, but maybe you didn't want it. I don't know. That's what it looked like on the thumbnail to me, but I'm definitely going to tell y'all why that is happening. So we got that on deck. Also some big news. You sound happy. I'm glad. Oh, thank you, Karma Girl. Love you, love you, love you. Absolutely. You know, happiness is bigger than physically being happy, in the way you walk, in the way you talk, and just in the way you carry yourself. It is a mindset. So yes, I am extremely happy to be above ground. So thank you so much. So love you, Karma Girl. 3 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all of you here. So yes, we got Tiffany Haddish and Jaleel White on deck. Then we have some huge news for historically black colleges. Y'all, when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I gotta talk about it. I got to talk about this. I gotta talk about it because we need some positivity. Amen. We need some good positivity. And then y'all, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is back. Monica Garcia is a new housewife, and she was the ex-assistant to Jen Shaw. But you did see the thumbnail, right? You did see the thumbnail, and the thumbnail said, confused, excited, baffled, and intrigued. I'm baffled by Monica. We will talk about that. And then, of course, I am intrigued. Why am I intrigued? Because guess what, y'all? There's a new version of Ready to Love, y'all. Yes, it is. It's a new version of Ready to Love called Make a Move. I saw it literally as I was getting ready for the show early. I think it was around 12 p.m. So we got a lot to talk about. Hello, everybody. Hi, I am right here. Good to see all of you. Glad to have y'all here. You know, when you really want to know how far you've come, listen to people's language. Listen to their language. If they're still holding something, that's on them, not on you. Okay? So let's get into it, everybody. Glad to have all you here. All right, so Tiffany Haddish. So as y'all know, she was in the Haunted Mansion movie from Disney. It was actually a very good movie. And so, you know, she was back on the strip, and she's been a part of this Netflix show for, you know, a season. It's called The After Party. It's like a murder mystery party type of dramedy, I think. So this come from gossip.com. It's an exclusive clip, but it's, well, I mean, y'all saw the clip. It says here, we never expected to see Tiffany Haddish make out with Jaleel White, but it happens in the season 2 finale of the hit Apple TV series, The After Party. For those sorry to The After Party, the mystery comedy series centers around a high school reunion after party that ends in an unaliving, with everyone as a suspect. A detective grills the former classmates one by one, uncovering potential motives as each tells their version of the story, culminating in the shocking truth. In the series, Anique Sam Richardson wonders why Danner, Tiffany Haddish, is writing a novel when she's always talking about making mind movies, right? So in the exclusive clip jumps a year ahead to Anique and Zoe Chow visiting Danner on the set of X Marks the Murder, a new film she wrote based on the events of season 1 of The After Party. Chow. Starring in the film is Keke Palmer as Danner, Gemma Chan as Zoe, Elijah Wood as Jasper, Daniel Radcliffe as Xavier, and Jaleel White, who is in the role of Danner's new fiance. So basically, in the clip, they're rehearsing this scene. And the friends are like, is that Jaleel White? And she was like, I love me some Jaleel White. And it turns out that Jaleel White's character is Tiffany Haddish's fiance character in this show. And y'all, it was just. Now, I don't know if Jaleel White is single or not. I don't know if it's single or not, but I do know this. If Michelle Thomas was still here, he would be married to her. He cares about her a very, 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 very great deal. So glad to have all of you here. Like I said, it's a slow show right now, but I promise you, as we roll on this tour, as we travel to the highways and byways, roads and back roads of the possibilities of what can be, it will get heated up. So that is that. What do y'all think about Tiffany Haddish kissing Jaleel White? Are y'all here for it or no? Are y'all here for it? I don't know, child. I mean, that's a new couple. God bless them. So listen, this comes from the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. HBCU Transformation Project receives $124 million investment to increase enrollment, improve efficiency, and expand pathways to economic mobility. So the HBCU Transformation Project received a $124 million investment from Blue Meridian Partners, increasing its total investment to $184 million. The Transformations Project work to drive systematic improvements among historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs worldwide. Hey, Sexy Mommy and Sexy, good to see you, Queen. Glad to have you here. The HBCU Transformation Project is a collaboration between the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Hey, Victoria, welcome and glad to have you here. Thurgood Marshall College Fund and Partnership for Education Advancement. 40 HBCUs are currently working intensively with the project, and additional campuses are expected to join this year. A complete list of participating HBCUs is available here. Hey, T-Talk with your girl, glad to have you here. The HBCU Transformation Project launched in 2022. Most of the additional $124 million investment into historically Black colleges and universities will be invested in high return initiatives at individual HBCUs, such as building technology infrastructure, developing testing and transformative curricular administrative strategies, and piloting programs to work together on staff development, shared procurement, and related approaches. Y'all, $124 million investment. That investment, y'all, that's just one investment. Okay. Increasing its total investment to $184 million into historically Black colleges. Like, come on. That's amazing, man. See, that's the power of networking. That's the power of leadership. That's the power of thinking for yourself. I am so here for it. And I think it's a wonderful thing. We need more of this in the world. We really, really do. So I'm so glad it's happening. During the next 3 years, the HBCU Transformation Project aims to reduce the growing wealth gaps between historically Black colleges and universities and other higher institutions, while increasing the number of students enrolled at HBCUs by 90,000, a 40% increase over 2020, and increasing the number of historically Black colleges and university graduates by 22,000, a 54% increase. These changes are projected to yield a total annual increase of $1 billion in Black wealth. Come on, y'all. Come on. Amen to that. I'm so here for it. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I gotta talk about that because, I didn't get the chance to go to HBCU, unfortunately. I had my opportunity. It was at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, holding the mighty Golden Lions and that amazing band and that community. And of course, if you want to know what football is, go to HBCU game. That band throws down, and that dance team, Lord Jesus. Ooh, Lord Jesus, be a fence around me every day. I ask for your protection as I travel along the way of what you create upon this earth. In Jesus' name. Yes. Amen. So with all that being said, It's really good. And you know what? Shout out to Tom Joyner for using his radio show to be able to invest in historically black colleges. Shout out to UNICEF and Thurgood Marshall Fund and any black organization trying to invest in HBCUs. And honestly, there are more white people going to HBCUs because at the end of the day, they understand that there is a particular culture of love and care and support and everything in between. So not to mention there was a viral story about a white woman joining a black sorority. And let me tell you something, she had it. She had it. But anyway, y'all. But either way, it's so good to see good things happening. You know, I truly believe that even though the fallen angel is on the earth, God is still in control. Amen. Amen. I'm about to put a poll question for y'all. By the way, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have y'all here. Would you all like? Glad to have all of you here. So we talked about Jaleel White and Tiffany Haddish making out in the after party. I don't know if that's a new couple or not, but Tiffany Haddish is not going to get Jaleel White. There's a young lady. There's a young lady named Michelle Thomas. She was on Family Matters, and Michelle Thomas was such a sweet, beautiful soul. So she was Myra in the show. And they have this metaphor of, you know, get you a Myra, because Myra loved Steve Urkel regardless of what he was in. And Laura always rejected him. So I want me a Myra. To do. So yes, indeed. So hang on. So as I get the next story up, how y'all doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Okay, y'all. So I'm putting in a poll question because I did this at 6 p.m. last night. And I did at 6 p.m. today, and y'all came. So that is the question. What time would y'all like for me to do Brainley's virtual tour live? Because I still have the Onyx collab at 10 o'clock, or at least try to have the Onyx collab at 10 o'clock. Like literally last night, I had people a little upset I was not there on time because I'm usually there right there at 10. So y'all vote on that. Give me your take on that. So as we roll on with this virtual tour live, y'all. So listen. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is back. So Monica Garcia was the assistant to Jen Shaw, who is in jail right now for financial activity, theft and everything in between. So so here's the thing. This comes from my friends at the Daily Mail. Monica Garcia revealed that she was excommunicated from the Mormon Church after confessing to having a 18-month affair with her brother-in-law on Tuesday's episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City on Bravo. Now listen, you know, affairs can be a lot of things. It can be emotional. It can be physical. It can be a little bit of both. You know what I mean? And sometimes people have affairs because they don't have what they're looking for in their house. They feel like they gotta go outside. But anyway, this is how this came out, okay? The 38-year-old show newcomer who joined the cast this season after working as Jen Shaw's assistant told Heather Gay at 49 while shopping that she was raised as a Mormon but was excommunicated for effing her brother-in-law for 18 months. She said she was excommunicated from the Mormon Church for screwing her brother-in-law for 18 months. Woo! My brother's sister, her husband, Heather asked how she got caught, but Monica said that she came out with it because she felt guilty. She said she told her bishop, and that was one of the worst experiences of her life. I was just shunned from everyone and literally unwelcomed everywhere. Monica said her brother-in-law got completely different treatment and was not excommunicated. They never excommunicate the men. Wow. Okay. What do y'all think about that? I mean, do y'all think that was a little harsh to be excommunicated from your own religion? After screwing your brother-in-law for 18 months, like what in the world is going on? They just okay. You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting, right? Because at the end of the day, I truly believe that, an affair is an affair, regardless, right? But also, too, we don't know what goes on in marriages, right? Maybe their marriage has some things, and not to mention, too, usually when it comes to affairs, women usually are more, they low key about their affair. They don't say nothing. Men, they usually blabber their mouth, okay, about what they do. So he probably blabbered his mouth, maybe of what he did, but to be excommunicated from everybody, because you screwed your brother-in-law, ooh, child. Ooh. So we got that going on. So I saw this. So for those of you who don't know, I cover Ready to Love with some great people Saturday nights, or Saturday rather, at 3:05 p.m. Eastern on Talk with Slana's channel. I do the panel with her, a Queen T with JIJI Nan, and my main homeboy Q, love Q. He's a great brother, and we're gonna be talking about this Saturday. But I wanted to bring this to y'all. So this comes from People Magazine. Let me tell you something. Magazines are only passing away if people don't care about it. People Magazine gets the exclusive. People Magazine got the exclusive that Monique Samuels and Chris Samuels were divorcing. But then later on, Monique said that People Magazine lied, but turns out it was true. So People Magazine stay on. So they are a very prevalent magazine for sure. It says here, Ready to Love teases life-changing love decisions in New Orleans and a suitor with 17 cats. You heard me right. 17 cats, guys. It says it's time for these ladies to make a move. People can exclusively reveal the addition of a new spinoff in the Ready to Love world with the premiere of Ready to Love Make a Move on October 13th. The debut season of the OWN series will consist of 13 episodes, each running 1 hour long. Presented with 25 bachelors, 4 Ready to Love alums, each need to decide if any of the men are worthy enough for them to want to make a move permanently to New Orleans for a fresh start at life and love, or if they will return back to their homes and still searching for the one, according to a log line for the show. In People's exclusive sneak peek of the upcoming series, host and matchmaker Tamika Lee, best known for Southern Charm New Orleans on Bravo, advises the women, let's always keep focused on our goal. You are here in New Orleans to find a man and to see if you're ready to make a move. Sharice Logan from Ready to Love Season 6 raises a glass as all the ladies toast to find their happily ever after. Cheers to this. We all deserve the best. Snippets of their fun and flirty dates appear, which include getting to know their potential significant others on a deeper level. For instance, one male suitor reveals to Season 4 veteran Zadia Murphy that I have 17 cats. Like actual, meow, 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 actual 17 cats. I'm like, dude, like, are you a cat, creator? Just, that does happen. But just like, really though, like 17 of them, bro, like what's your house looking like? Just asking questions, bro. Just asking questions. Along with sizzling shots of the men, host Lee explains to the women, it's simple. Keep the man that you can build a relationship with, let go of that weaker connection. As always, all the men are fair game, she teases. So I heard that you went out on a date with Zadia as season 1 alum Ashley Akins, but you were better. That Bachelor candidly responds. Renisha Allen from season 3 of the original On Dating Show informs her that you are a priority, but my options are still open. So the people we have is the 4 ladies we have is Zadia Murphy, season 4 veteran, Ashley Akins, season 1 alum, Renisha Allen, season 3, and Sharice. Let's see. Trying to see Sharice, and Sharice Logan from season 6. So those are the 4 ladies there. The end goal. Oh, here it is. Sharing the men and a home. The women start to feel a sense of betrayal from each other, as well as a need to implement rules for no guys in the house. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me? As 4 grown women living in the house, you can't have guys over? Really? 'Cause let me tell you something. If me and a woman, let's just say if I was on the show, and me and a woman were making a connection, listen, the words of Raven Simone, shake the room, give it the boom. Do you hear me? I'm gonna be over. Y'all can leave. I mean, really, what is this? Really? The end goes to settle down with the love of their life, which leads the ladies to contemplate if their connections are worth the move. I just want you to understand the things that are important to me. Sharice tearily tells one man it's just a big decision. Meanwhile, another suitor reassures her, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Hopefully, you might not want to go back to Miami. Viewers will just have to tune in and see how their favorite second chance at love unfolds. Ready to Love Make a Move premieres October 13th at 8/7 Central, only here on Keeping It Real. By the way, everybody, speaking of that, I will be covering that for damn sure, along with the panel. I'll be covering it over here. But also, too, this Saturday, I'm so excited because it's a little tiny show. Curse you, little tiny show. If you watch animated movies, you should know where that reference is from. Love you very much if you do know where it's from. Love and Marriage Huntsville is back on. New episodes every Saturday night at 8/7 Central. Only here. Hashtag on Keeping It Real. I will be doing the very first. Let me not make it. It's big, but big within context. I am doing my very first live after show. And this will be the first after show for an actual TV show. Now, when I did the Strawberry Letter, that was literally live 1 minute at 9:59 before I came over here on live TV. You understand? And for those of you who are going to say, well, bring your own YouTube. No, you actually can pull your YouTube. You can pull YouTube up on your TV through the Roku app. You can be on your laptop computer. You can be on your desktop. You can be on PC. You can be on tablet. You can be on your, they don't make iPods anymore, which is sad. I feel like iPods still matter. iPod Touch is rocked. You know what I mean? They try to make an Android, player, but it just didn't really work out. But yeah, so when I say I'm on live TV, and I treat this as live television, I really, really do. That's just, I come from a radio television background. But anyway, so yes, I will be live at 9/8 Central right after the show. And I will have a little surprise for y'all at 9:01. I'll have a little surprise for y'all at 9:01. So please be ready. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a very, 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 very good time. And not to mention too, I've been uploading them all day long today, and I'll just leave it there. Oh my Lord Jesus. Now everybody has to connect, y'all. Not everybody has to connect, but we'll just let that be. Um, so yeah, what do I think about this Ready to Love spinoff, right? Well, here's the thing. Ready to Love has been on for, hey, Yolanda Cameron, good to see you, Queen. Glad to have you here. So Ready to Love has been on for basically about to be 10 seasons, right? For the viewers of the show and the consumers of the show, they're going to be like, what is this? What is this? There was some idiot on Lipstick Alley saying that, this show is second place behind Love and Marriage Huntsville. So will they focus on this spinoff and drop Love and will they drop off Ready to Love, focus on this one? And it's like, no, they're not. They are. And here's the thing. I think the reason why they're doing the spinoff is because Ready to Love is building out their franchise, right? And because there is a woman hosting it, by the way, her name is Tamika Lee. So we got Lee in this season 8. We got Tamika Lee hosting, and then we got Braylon Lee on a panel about Ready to Love. Like, really, the Lees are leading on Ready to Love. Okay, so, but anyway, I do think it's a good idea. I think that they are just trying to have a placeholder until actual season 9 happens. That's just my take. Because Nephew Tommy is the host. He's been hosting Ready to Love for 8 seasons now. How that deal came about was Will Packer said that he had a overall deal with OWN, and he exclusively wanted Nephew Tommy to host Ready to Love. So that's what I'm hoping for. I do like the concept. This reminds me, and child, I need to get on the Love Experiment. I know we were supposed to review that show a lot, but child, it's been a lot going on. But this reminds me of the Love Experiment a little bit, actually a lot of it, except there is no hallway where you can go in the hallway and, see, who is who and, pick your person. But it really reminds me of the Love Experiment, except it's more open and it's fair game. I do think that this is going to be great because here's the thing. Ready to Love usually airs in the summer. And it seemed, and y'all, here's the thing. October 13th is not that far away. It's literally next month. So I will be waiting to see what they do with season 10. And it's funny because me and Queen T with JIJI Nan, we talked about this offline, and me and her both said that, for season 10, it should be alumni coming back. So I'm glad that they went through seasons 1 through 7 because nobody from season 8 should come back, because some of y'all from season 8, okay, right, exactly right, Phyllis, exactly right. Some of y'all from season 8, we need to not see you for a minute to see if we actually want to give a care about you. Some of y'all, you need to shut your mouth, sit down, and go to sleep for a while. For real. So with that being said, welcome in 8 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much. It really does mean the world to me that you guys are here believing in me, y'all. Ooh, Lord, I'm looking at my total view count, y'all. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's just mind-boggling. By the way, y'all, I just want to thank y'all for a lot of things because these streets out here are rough, but I'm the roughest because God created me. When you know whose you are, when you know who actually matters to you, and when you can stand 10 toes down in executing who you are, whatever somebody tries to say about you, it'll come back null and void. They'll swipe that card of, hey, sorry, it's declined. No, my hatred works. My anger and my pain should work. Nope, it's declined. Always remember, whatever somebody wants to say about you, guess what? You're in charge of producing the collection of what people can purchase mentally. Guess what? If it's not in the inventory, they can't buy it. Because child, some of y'all out here, Lord help your souls. Some of y'all are heathens, and some of y'all just need to go to therapy. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. But anyway, but yes, those are some of the. Listen, it was funny. Last night I was on with Ashley Ann Speaks. She is a major player in the world of social media. Me and Laurel were over there. We had a wonderful time with her. We've been talking about the strawberry letter. As y'all know, the Steve Harvey Morris Show did their own strawberry letter. I didn't know my life would be a strawberry letter. So we talked about it Tuesday night from the business marketing branding aspect, which of course y'all know I bring my media with soul perspective to everything I do. So, giving context, filling in the blanks, and just kind of, contouring the experience. And then, Wednesday night, I gave some soul to the personal side of all this. And I actually surprised myself. Y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You never know who's listening, right? So So one of the things that I said at Ashley Ann's live was this, that, because Ashley Ann was asking, where do you go, to meet a man? I'm like, well, it depends on your age and where you're at in life. So if you want to meet a man, go to a conference, or, if you got the chance to go Beyonce's concert, if, hey, Nikki News, good to see you, Queen, glad to have you here. If you go to Beyonce's concert, if a man can't follow the mute challenge, how's he going to listen to you when you need him to go on mute so you can say what you need to say? I said, I bet y'all didn't know Beyonce was going to get that deep. Or if you go to the grocery store, maybe you see your favorite bottle of tequila. So Ashley Ann Speaks was just laughing her behind off. And, it was a really cool connection. So I say all that to say this. So there was this gentleman that really liked my personality enough to say, listen, I like what he's saying. Like, he can talk to my daughter. Y'all, I'm like, what? I'm just giving the advice that was given to me. I was just pouring out what was poured into me. I was being responsible for who I am and just giving the energy, matching the energy, and honestly navigating the energy with care. And so Ashley Ann says this young lady is gorgeous. And you know how people say, oh, they're gorgeous and stuff. Y'all, she's a stunner. Not to mention, y'all, she was a Miss America contestant, and she's a chocolate girl. Child, I'm just like, you know how you sometimes tell God your dreams silently? And you're just like, you know what, God, it would be kind of nice to kind of date, a Miss America or a model, everybody got their dream, right? I don't care how jacked up it is or how dreamy it is, it's still your dream. She actually really cute. And I talked with the dad today. I'm like, I just want to make sure that it's okay that I can message, and he said I can message. So I'm like, I'm going to message. I was just kind of taken back because I'm like, what? And the dad was listening hard. You know what I mean? So listen. I was like, I had to look at the pro. I'm like, wait, that actually says Miss America. What? She was a contestant. Okay. So, but it was a good time. So, actually, I'm going to drop Ashley Ann Speaks YouTube channel. I don't think she will mind that at all. So you guys can go over and see what I do. Because I truly do believe that, the camera doesn't change you, it just amplifies what's already there. You know what I mean? So that's just truly how I feel. So let me see here. Let me see. Go down to live. So I'm gonna send this one, y'all. It's 3 hours or something, but you guys will, just fast forward a little bit toward the end, and you'll see. But man, it was so damn. And all this was live, y'all. Like I didn't know that I was going to be, I didn't know that was going to happen. Because here's the real reason why I was so surprised. Because to all the gentlemen that are watching, it was funny. My men demographic was getting to 47%, but then it dropped down to 12. But I do see some men following me. I will say this: it's one thing to get the mama's blessing down south. It's a whole nother thing to get a father's blessing. Do you hear me? And some people have went through hell and high water. Not water, to get that blessing. So the fact that the dad said, you know what, he's good. I'm like, sir, I know I'm intelligent. I know I'm attractive on about 7 on the attractiveness scale, and I know I'm very entertaining. But listen, I'm still growing up. But I will say this, though. I think one thing that's truly important is this. We have to also give credit to ourselves for who we are, right? We got to give credit to ourselves for who we are and how far we've come, right? Because one thing to know, 2 things for sure, is that at the end of the day, don't deny your progress just because you don't feel that's progress. I'm gonna say it again, don't deny your progress just because you don't feel it's progress. Because at the end of the day, what you may feel is insignificant, somebody may be very proud of that. Somebody may want to invest in that. So don't discount yourself. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. So, but yeah, let me go on. And by the way, for those of you, Nelly and Ashanti are officially dating. I did see something on Media Takeout where it was like, I thought they broke up, but I'm like, no, I don't think they broke up, because they broke up before. And child, yeah, that was bad. That was bad because, honestly, to tell you the truth, Nelly and Ashanti seemed very happy with each other, and it just seemed like they just have a good energy. And you know what, to be honest with you, there are some people that they are really good to get, on again, off again. And you know what, I'll say this, I appreciate that Ashanti and Nelly were on again, off again. Because at the end of the day, some people who get together, they stay together. Oh, I love you. No, I love you. You so cute. You so cute. Y'all, the words of Rocky, everything is a sunshine and rainbows. It's not about how hard you can get hit, but it's about how hard you can get back up from when you get hit. Okay? So, listen. As long as they are trying to figure out who they are, that's okay. That's okay. People don't give each other space to be able to figure out if they want to be together or not. You know what I mean? So I was trying to find it on here, but anyway, it looks like I'm not seeing it. Taisha J, the Taisha J. Good to see you, Queen. I hope all is well. Y'all follow Taisha J's group, Melamitas Activate. She is a great, great queen, a great, great person, and just so lovely, for damn sure. So much love to you. By the way, is it me or have the Messy Girls not played that video? Melamitas Activate. Oh Lord, Melamitas Activate. Have they not played that video in a while, or is that just me? Because I missed that video. I really do. Like it's a masterpiece. It really is. My favorite part is when Megan Thee Stallion throws it down in the video. Just saying, listen. We all have roles to play in life. If Megan Thee Stallion said, Braylon, I just want you to I want to hire you just so I can use you for my dance routines. I just want to see if my dances are as intense as it needs to be. Okay, what you want me to do? You want me to sit in a chair? Let me lay on the bed? What do you need me to do to make sure these dance routines are top notch? need to stop. I need to stop. Lord help me. It's not my fault. It's not about, see, God created these black queens, okay, that are gifted from the heavens, okay? This ain't my fault. This ain't my fault. It's not. No, it's not. I believe God created thick women. Yes, he did. As a sense to the rest of us for what Adam did by being disrespectful in the garden. Yep, sure do. Sure do. That's the question. That's the first question I'm going to ask. You know, I feel like God has like a God gram, and when he sees our DM as we're speaking, it's like, oh, that's Braylon. Oh, I love him. Okay, I'm just gonna mute him today because he is acting a little bit of a fool. Oh my Lord Jesus. So anyway, y'all. So speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I told y'all earlier that Monica, who was the ex-assistant of Jen Shaw, got shunned from the Mormon church because she was, you know, ucking her. She had sex with her brother-in-law for 18 months. She got banned from the Mormon church. Okay. Which I'm like, wow, okay. Okay. Well, I'm on Media Takeout right now, which I was trying to find the Ashanti Nelly story, but it says here that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Jen Shaw marriage is strong despite prison sentence. Former Real Housewives of Atlanta, former Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shaw may be serving almost 6 years behind bars, but according to a source, her marriage is doing well. Jen and Coach Shaw are really doing well, a rep told People magazine. He still sees her often. They talk on the phone frequently. There are still ups and downs, of course, due to long distances, but their marriage is still going strong. That is great. The rep asks, he is so supportive of her. He's still very much by his wife. He's 100% behind Jen. Jen reported in February to the federal prison camp in Byron, Texas, after a federal judge sentenced her to 6.5 years in prison for running a nationwide telemarketing scheme that targeted elderly victims. Jen will now be released from prison in August of 2028. Wow. She was arrested in March of 2021 for defrauding thousands of people in a telemarketing scheme, and eventually in July 2022, she changed her plea to guilty. Well, listen, I am glad that everything is okay with their marriage. You know, listen, Monica, I'm going to check out the show to see how it is. Maybe I might review it, maybe I won't. But Monica, she's a very beautiful woman. I mean, listen, I can see why the brother-in-law got in with her for 18 months. I see why. Not condoning the behavior, ladies and gentlemen. Not condoning the behavior. I'm just saying, I'm a man. I like curves, and I like my women like I like a water park. Okay, I like it very diverse. Anyway, let's just move on. Let's just move the hell on. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all give me a moment if y'all want to come up. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm right here. Love each and every one of you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. All right, y'all. The link is pinned if you want to come up and hang out with me. We got a lot of stuff that we're talking about tonight. Of course, Jaleel White and the Apple series, The After Party, kissing Tiffany Haddish. It was a very passionate kiss. I saw the clip from Baffled.com. What do y'all think about that? Tiffany Haddish, Jaleel White, a new couple. I don't think he's married. Not that I know of. But like I said, if Michelle Thomas was here, he would be married to her, hands down, without question. I truly believe that. I really, really do. We also talked about a $124 million investment into the historically Black college and university transformation project that totaled up to $184 million for Black colleges and universities. Come on with it. I'm here for the energy. We also are talking about, Monica Garcia, who screwed her brother-in-law for 18 months. It was banned from the Mormon Church. And also there's a new version of Ready to Love where it's 4 alumni with 25 men, and they have to decide either that they want to move to New Orleans, Louisiana, or they go back home. And then, of course, we're talking about, Nelly and Ashanti, them being back together, and it was a real big smile on his face. I'm so happy for Nelly. Nelly seems like a good dude. He stays out of the way. He just drives in his lane slow. So, and let me tell you something. Ashanti's a beautiful queen. She really is. So, listen, if they get married, yes. And see, here's the thing. There are some men that deserve to be happy, man. And Nelly's one of them. And let me tell you something. If he gets Ashanti, I'm not even going to be mad at him. I ain't gonna be mad at him. You know what I mean? I only get mad at dudes like Martell and Ralph. I only get mad at dudes that are cowards. That's it. If you're a good dude, get somebody like Ashanti, I'm happy for you. Because a black man that's happy is a black man that's above ground. Real talk. Real talk. Hey, May, welcome in. Glad to have you here. If you guys want to come up on StreamYard, just click the link there. It's pinned. Would love to hear from you. And we'll talk about wherever you want to talk about. Also, too, Jen Shaw's marriage is allegedly good with Coach Shaw. They, talk on the phone frequently, and they visit each other. Well, he goes to visit her. She can't visit him because she's in prison for 6.5 years. So, but yeah, we're talking about a lot tonight, and hopefully all is well with y'all. 10 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I said, this Saturday, I will be on the Ready to Love panel with a Queen T with JIJI Nan, talk with Slana, my main man Q. And in addition to that, Saturday night, that same Saturday, 9/8 Central, right here for the first time ever, it will be the Love and Marriage Huntsville after show. Of course, me and T Talk Sunday will be doing a live at 5. Follow T Talk just in case, because things can change. We're gonna try to go live at 5, and then y'all come close. I got a little surprise for y'all at 9:01 p.m. that same night on Saturday night. 9:01. I got something nice for y'all. I'm so excited. I really, really am excited. Anyway, I can't wait. I almost have all the videos uploaded, and then they are going to drop all of them. Not one, not two. I'm not telling you how many, but all of them will drop Saturday night at 9:01 p.m. Can't wait for y'all to see the thumbnails. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. But anyway, how are you doing on this? What is this? Let me see. What is today? Wednesday. How are you guys doing on a Wednesday night? I hope all is well with all of you. You're probably in the bed, chilling out somewhere in the world, and hopefully you guys are doing very, very well. Very, very, very well. So, but yes, indeed. Hopefully all is well with y'all. I'm just looking at my messages here. Yolanda's in the building. Hey, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chilling out. Hopefully all is well with you. Let me see the poll results here. So it says here after 9 votes, 33% y'all want me to go at 6 p.m., 22% y'all want me to go at 7 p.m., and 44% y'all want me to go at 8 p.m. Okay. All right. So I'm taking notes. I'm going to leave this poll up for the rest of the show because, that this is the hardest thing about doing, live TV, right? Is knowing what time to go live, right? Because 8 p.m. is prime time, but y'all came right in at 6 o'clock. I mean, it took a minute, but y'all came right in at 6. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm going live at 6 and people are coming in at 6, then maybe it's letting me know that you guys like me on earlier so you guys can go. Because let me tell you something, there's a lot of people that go live right at 7 and 8. So, clashing with them is not good, but it looks like y'all are really down for me at 8. If you want to give your reason, and like I said, this works only well when I work with y'all. So if you want to give your reason of why you voted for 6, 7, or 8, put your thought in the live chat below because I'm going to be watching this back. And trust me, when I tell y'all I watch back y'all comments, I really do. Of course, I take them with a grain of salt, respectfully, because it is my channel, but also too, without all of you, this channel does not work. So if you can, for me, please, if you can, please, for me, type in the live chat below why you want it at 6, why you want it at 7, or why do you want it at 8. Does anybody even want it at 5 o'clock? Let me know if you want it at 5 o'clock. I feel like 5 o'clock is kind of a little too early though. And right at 5, I know everybody's trying to get home, so that's why I wait at least until 6 o'clock. But y'all let me know in the live chat below your reasoning for one of those 3 times there. Right now I'm seeing, 40% 6 p.m. and 40% said 8 p.m. and 20% said 7 p.m. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all really letting me know what's tonight. Okay, then. But I'm here for it. Listen, I asked the question, y'all gave an answer, so I look forward to seeing your live chat comments on what time y'all like. Personally, 5 p.m. for me is a bit early due to family and work obligations. So Nikki News, you're saying that 6 p.m. will work for you? Because 5 p.m. Central Standard Time is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Phyllis Crawford says 6, 7, or 8 doesn't matter to me. I'm retired. I can't with you. But you know what? I'm here for the energy. That, look, in the words of Life Gen, that must be nice. But you know what that tells me? Listen, as long as you go live, I'm here. I am here. So like I said, y'all, this Saturday, 9/8 Central, Ready to Love at 3:05 p.m. on Talk with Salon's channel. And then at 9 p.m., like literally right after the show, I will be live right here with all of you. So it should be a wonderful, wonderful time. And like I said, just stay tuned at 9:01. That's right. 1 minute after 9 o'clock, some coming for y'all. But it's also for YouTube. So, but really it's for y'all. It's for y'all. But anyway, I know T-Talk with your girl is like, Braylon, just be cool. I know she wants to say that right now, but she's probably cooking or something. But anyway, I'm so glad to have y'all here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. 12 likes in the building. Thank you all so much. 9 people watching now. Hopefully you guys are comfortable wherever you are in the world, and you guys are enjoying being with me here. And like I said, I really do appreciate y'all, because let me tell you something, YouTube, man, it is, like I said, this is giving me the most social anxiety I have ever had in my life. But to meet good people like y'all who really are coming over here to support me, for me. And honestly, when I started to switch to different topics, I really didn't know if y'all would stay around or not, because y'all came for Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? And I didn't know if y'all would actually want to stay around. But the fact that you guys are investing into me even while I'm doing other topics, it goes to show me that I'm gonna be just fine. I'm gonna be just fine. if the show goes off, because at the end of the day, there is so much more to me. You know what I mean? So, but I thank all of you for supporting me, and y'all, that strawberry letter, by the way, it is almost, let me see right now. Let me see. Right now, that video is at 281 views. Y'all almost had 300 views. So it goes to show you, just do your good work and everything will work out for itself. So yeah. By the way, do y'all like my videos more? Do y'all like me going live more? Because it's weird, because what YouTube Studio is saying is that I get new viewers. Thank you, T-Top. Thank you, Nikki News. Love y'all both. But it seems to me in my YouTube Studio that I get new viewers from my videos, but I get returning viewers from my live. So what did I think of what Steve Harvey had to say? Well, Taisha J, you know, I will give you my live take right now. I think that what Steve Harvey had to say, he had every right to say. Excuse me, that was Steve Harvey, the soul. That wasn't Steve Harvey, Uncle Steve. That was Steve Harvey, the soul, because I don't know of one black man that's now going to stand up for his wife. I don't know of one. I don't. Well, I mean, there's Ralph and, you know, Hotel, and there's Maurice and Marceau, and but they're boys though. They're boys. So they are princes with prince behavior, and they throw prince tantrums, and they're boys that holler, and they're not men who can speak. So we don't worry about them. But what Steve Harvey, you know, said, I think it was very valid in, you know, what he said. I think he was very, very solid in what he said, because, you know, think about that. You're waking up every day to people hating on you. And listen, I get it. I totally get all the gossip blogs are going to do what they're going to do. All the YouTubers that want to dig into Steve's past are going to do what they're going to do. But I think also, too, with that, you know, being said, because it is people's right to dig into your business when you're a public figure, that doesn't mean you can't stand up for what matters to you. I think what Shirley said was very remorseful. There was a mistake that she made when she said, you were winded though. Like, that was not the move. Like, Nephew Thomas should have been like, well, you know, I did raise Uncle Steve. I did beat his behind. He was winded. That should have been Nephew Tommy's move, because at that point, you were still on tricky ground. I'm trying. There was so much. I still got my notepad with my notes. Like, it's ridiculous. One of my what it was funny because Rosemary, who was here, she said to me that she did not want my notepad to be in the shot. But honestly, here's the thing, though, right, y'all? So that morning, I did not have my charger yet where I could take my notes. So I literally got my notepad and like wrote down like all of my notes, right? So Taisha, this is how real I did it. That's how real I did, Taisha. Look at that right there. That's page 1. that's page 2. And this is how reporters used to do back in the day. They didn't have notepads this big, but they did, you know, write down who, what, when, where, why, and how, your name, your age, your phone number, all that stuff. Listen, that's page 2. Then that's page 3, and then that's page 4. So 4 pages of notes. Taisha J. So let me tell you something. Your nephew, your married friend and family member did his good note taking that day. You know, I get everybody wanted Shirley to apologize to her daughter. I agree that she should have. Also, too, the topic at hand was Steve and Marjorie. But Ashley Ann did say that she would just say that would have been a perfect, you know, redemption. But I don't think there's never no perfect redemption. I think it is perfection based on what you think is redemption. You know what I mean? So, oh, are you doing are you doing eyeballs at my notes? You're like, oh my god, he actually really did his note taking. Like he really must not. He really is bogged down in media a little too damn much. Yeah, I actually did my note taking. I actually really did. I mean, you know, so you know, just yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I do hope that Sheridan and Shirley really do work out their issues. I really, really do, because at the end of the day, you know, sometimes you only get one child, and I say that because for women there is IVF. Listen, it was a strawberry letter. It was a strawberry letter, not letter. But no, you sometimes you only get one child because of IVF. I remember when Brett and Judy were pregnant, that you know there was something down below. It wasn't cancer or anything like that, thank God, but it was something that they had to remove in order to be able to allow the child to come into the world. And then there's diabetes and hypertension and so many things that women go through where they may not be pregnant. So I do hope that Shirley and Sheridan really, you know, collect themselves. And at the end of the day, I don't blame Sheridan at all for how she feels, because at the end of the day, you know, Sheridan said that the only thing that matters is me and my kids, which I don't know why Shirley would get upset with that, because guess what? That's what Shirley did being a mom. You know, even though they say that she says, you know, in the call that her grandmother raised her, I don't care. You're still her mom. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like your daughter should be your enemy just because she's protecting her kids. You should say, you know, I understand that those are your kids, and I still love you and my grandkids, and I hate that we're in this, but I'm not going to lose you over him. I think that should have been said to some degree on the line. You know what I mean? Karma Girl, thank you so much for being pinged into Saturday, y'all. Saturday, I'm telling you, Saturday at 9 o'clock, 9:01. Y'all need to be. I'm telling you, if you just watch your notifications, because the live is not the only notification you're gonna get, okay? But Karma Girl says, you can be the son I've always wanted but never got. I already have two girls, so you would be the baby. They're a little older than you, 35 and 33. I received that. I love that, and I embrace that. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate. Yeah, you know what? I'm ready for Saturday too. I am so ready for Saturday too, and you know, to give this note, and then I'll land my plane with the Steve Harvey T talk. T talk. It's gonna be good, ain't it? It's gonna be real good Saturday. But you know, there was a point in time with this strawberry letter where she was tearing up, and you know, I gave this context on on a live in the world of social media, that, you know, when Ernesto proposed to Shirley Strawberry, Shirley and Carla, no, I'm sorry, it was Shirley and Junior. Shirley and Junior were in Steve Harvey's radio studio in Atlanta, Georgia. They own that studio and all that type of stuff. And so when Steve Harvey said that Ernesto was going to fly to Chicago to ask for Steve's, you know, blessing to marry Shirley, Steve Harvey had his NBC Ed Amal Shine America talk show in Chicago. So for those of you who don't know, and Tom Joyner did this after a while, but Tom Joyner, the reason why he's called the Fly Jock, for those of you who don't know, let me give you some media education here. I know this is probably going to piss some people off that are ignorant, that are trash, and that, you know, intelligence is dangerous to them because they weren't born with any. But, you know, Tom Joyner did a live morning radio show from K104 in Dallas, Texas. Right now, that is that's helmed by Dee Dee McGuire, the only black woman with a nationally syndicated morning radio show. So he would go to K104 in Dallas, Texas from 6 to 10 a.m. Then he would get on a flight on Southwest Airlines and fly to Chicago to be on 107.5 WGCI FM Chicago. We played the hits, and he would do that from 2 to 6 p.m. He did that Monday through Friday for 6 years. Without him, there would not be any black radio. I don't care what you say. Because tell me one person who listens to the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Tell me one person. Ain't nobody listen to the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I have often said that the Brat Tat Tat Morning Show would be amazing. The Brat, Jessica Dupart Harris, Lisa Ray McCoy, Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah. That crew, 5 days a week, 5 to 10 a.m. or 6 to 10 a.m. would be fire as all get out. It would flame Ricky Smiley out easily. Easily. I stand on that. But back to my point there. The reason why I say that Shirley was tearing up was because when they were in LA, they were on a station called Beat. I can't remember the radio dial numbers, but they were with Radio One. They only have 4 radio stations, and they went nationally syndicated in 2005. So from 2005 to now, they've been on the air for over 20 years. When you are in radio broadcasting, television, podcast, whatever you do in media, you spend more time with these people more than your own family. So to be on the radio with people in your ear for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, including live remotes and, hanging out after the show and being a part of each other's lives and kids playing together, I understood why Shirley was crying. Not everyone else understood, because everybody else on the surface level thought that she was crying because she was going to lose her job. No, she was crying because 20 years of having that congenial family could have been lost. So I thought that was quite powerful. And at the end of the day, Steve gave his, timeline and everything else. And I understood why he gave the timeline, because it's like, what y'all ain't finna do, y'all ain't about to erase my best friend's life away, but you certainly not gonna flame my wife out. Not if I'm alive to see it. And I don't blame him, because any other person would have done the same damn thing. I don't want to hear it. So that is my take, Taisha J, on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Strawberry letter. Subject: I did not know my life would be a strawberry letter. So Taisha J, I hope that was a good explanation. Leave your thoughts in the live chat below of what you think of that. By the way, y'all, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to come on up here to hang out with me live on StreamYard, yes, it's called Braylon's Virtual Tour Live, but this is also your virtual tour. And I always say y'all are my virtual travelers, my virtual tour family. I mean that. So come on up. Let's talk it out. Some of y'all are very comfortable if you bougetto. Some of you are comfortable if you regular schmegular. You know what I mean? So listen. And that's the thing too. Like, for whatever everyone wants to say, they cannot do what I do when it comes to giving. Sorry, y'all. They can't do. Never mind. They can't do what I do when it comes to giving that media perspective with soul. They can't. They can't. Because let me tell you something. Put me up in a social commentary versus with anybody, I would flame their behind out easily. It would be easy work, as they say. Easy work. Not because of my confidence, but because I know who I am. I do the work consistently, and I execute every time, and I don't miss. I don't miss. I really don't. So, but yeah, so I think she was crying because she got caught. If she valued her friendship, those words should not have come out her mouth. I'm just saying, just my opinion. You know what? And I can definitely agree with that. And I've often said this, in me, UT talk, we talk offline. But I think you and I both know that a real friend isn't somebody who is in front of you all the time. It is how that friend is when you're not around them, because how you are because how you are not around them is going to dictate how you are when you are around me. For real, for real. So no, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Plus, not only that, like you do know that Steve Harvey has had a very, 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 very long career, right? Like, you know. And when she said that long-winded comment, I'm like, why would you re-say call? You already heard that he was winded on a call. Why would you say it again, child? Tea talk with your girl. Fact. Steve has to keep his house in order. If Marjorie doesn't want Shirley to stay, she may be offered a severance package. That's very true. That's very true. Ashley Ann also said that. But here's where I think, and I try to be a glass half full, even though some people may believe that I'm this and that, even though the same people that think I'm this or that, they don't realize that if they win, I would actually be proud of them, regardless. But, you know, hey, people paint the masterpiece that they think of who I am. But guess what? There's a whole art gallery with a collection, and everyone else is seeing the collection. You staying on your masterpiece. But whatever. Do what the hell you want to do, child. But just leave the rest of us who are trying to do good, be good, and give good the hell alone. Please and thank you. We will never thank you for it, but our success will be our thank you to you. Thank you very damn much. Nikki News, to your point of the severance package, I will say this, right? I think that is a huge possibility, but also to Marjorie, let me see. Because I want to see something. I want to see something. Because, okay, so there's a 10-year age gap between Shirley Strawberry and Marjorie Harvey. Now, Shirley Strawberry says she will never reveal her age, but in the phone calls from phone calls from prison, by the way, shout out to that man and woman, that couple. Marjorie Harvey is 58 years old, and Shirley Strawberry is 68 years old. I think at this point, and even though, yes, it is alleged that Michael B. Jordan said that Marjorie was controlling, and the kids also said that she's controlling as well. Listen, I think that at the end of the day, I don't know that, you don't know that, we don't know that, right? We are on the outside looking in, but you know, everything is in the eyes and the hearer of the beholder, right? And, you know, as a first lady of the industry, or being a first lady in association with somebody of the industry, you have to carry yourself a certain way. That doesn't mean that you're being rude. That doesn't mean you're being condescending. That doesn't mean you're being displacent, but you just understand your responsibilities. Being 58 and 68 years old, respectfully, they both have more life behind them than in front of them. And I think sometimes we are always one conversation away from either about to start something good, about to go through something good, or coming out into something good. So I personally would like to think, my half glass full mindset, that Marjorie and Shirley should sit down and talk. I really do think that. But also, too, the only reason why I feel like she may not get a severance package is because she's been there for 2 decades. And if Marjorie really did look at the radio show crew as help, somebody's got to tell me something. Because guess what? In 2005, when he had the radio show, guess what? That's when they started. That's when, you know, they got married in 2006, rather, right? So from 2006 to now, if she didn't like Shirley, she didn't like Carla, she didn't like Nephew Jr., J. Anthony Brown, he wouldn't be doing the radio show, right? So that's why I feel like she may not get a severance package, because she has been there for over 2 decades. Radio is more intimate than television, but the commonality is they want the radio crew to stay together, because I mean, people have memories of waking up with Steve, Shirley, Carla, and Nephew. They do. It's an extended family, You know what I mean? So, but I do see your point, for sure, Nikki News. No, absolutely, no. Let me just do that right now. All right, y'all see it right here. Nikki News said, just remember that I called it when Shirley is dismissed. We will see. We will see. We will see. I just wanted to give you that credit. You know what I mean? So, but we shall see. We shall see for sure. So, yep. Absolutely, indeed. 9 people in the building. Thank you all so much for being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're just talking at this point. We're talking about a little bit of anything and everything, y'all. Yes, we are. How many people will take the strawberry letter serious now? You know what? I will say this. I think that people will take it as serious as they take Grand Theft Auto. The video game, right? And I say that because at the end of the day, even though we all know Grand Theft Auto is a video game, there is a comfort level to being able to get on your PlayStation and drive through San Andreas and run people over. There is a comfortability in having a place to escape. There's a comfortability at doing some wrong that you're not able to do in your real life. And so I think the strawberry letter will still be impactful. It may not be it may not have the importance that it once did, because we saw Steve and Shirley as these figures of, wow, they've been through so much. And not to mention too, the strawberry letter, for those of you who don't know, Shirley Strawberry, I think she was married to Daryl Strawberry, but either way, when Shirley Strawberry came on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, there's a letter called Strawberry Letter 23. And so when you hear the do 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 do, they recognize, okay, well, if she's Shirley Strawberry and that's Strawberry Letter 23, this is the black dear Abby, right? So the combination was really, really smart creatively. You got Shirley Strawberry with this amazing radio voice. And no, seriously, this is the psychology of media, and I'm a nerd for this stuff. Like, I really am. If y'all can't tell. So the magic sauce of the strawberry letter is you have Shirley Strawberry, who is calm, cool, and collected, and then you have Steve Harvey, who just don't give a damn about radio. Although he has evolved in being a radio personality. Now, for those of you who may not know, Shirley Strawberry and Carla Farrell were brought in to help Steve with the radio element, right? So when you hear, all right, we'll be back 29 minutes after the hour, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, that's Shirley doing that. So she's kind of the in-house announcer of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. So that keeps the radio clock, together. And when you go to Premier Radio Networks, you can download an affiliate clock to see, okay, this is what they do at this time. This is what they do at that time. This is where you feel in your commercial breaks. This is where you feel in the music. So when I tell y'all I am a nerd for this stuff, I really mean that. And I know that some of y'all may not be a nerd for anything of importance just because nothing is important to you. But my Lord Jesus, like, really? Really though? But okay. But seriously, you can find all that out. Just type in Premier Radio Networks in Google, click the link, and just go to Steve Harvey Morning Show. You will see that affiliate clock. Like I said, all this is in me verbatim. And then Carla Farrell was the music director and program director. So, Steve Harvey Morning Show works, there's the motivational message, there's the run that prank back, there's the church confessions, there is, the CLO, there's the Uncle C voicemail, there's Junior's poetry or something like that. So they have their signature segments, but they also have to keep it tight. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a little behind the scenes of radio for y'all, from somebody that actually has done radio. So, but yeah, that combination of, Shirley with her coolness and Steve with his calmness, there was one strawberry letter I'll never forget that, it was a couple going on a honeymoon, and she was a church girl. But when she when she went on the honeymoon, she pulled out this chest of whip and chains and everything else. And Steve was like, "Now I don't know why in the hell you want to tell him early, and when you go to whip him, and he said, 'Praise the Lord Jesus, hallelujah.'" Like, Steve is ignorant when it comes to that strawberry letter. He really, really is. Like, he would like. There was another strawberry letter where it was a guy who was impotent and he had diabetes. And so Steve was like, "You know what? Shut up. Don't give me that damn candy. Give me some orange juice and let me hang in here." I'm like, "Steve, you can't." He even talked about, one of his homeboys, somebody on his team who had diabetes. And he was like, "Why the hell do I gotta move around my life? Just make sure your ass is okay." I'm like, Steve, please stop. Please stop. And then I think there was another one where it was a mother-in-law having sex with her son-in-law. And the mother-in-law was pregnant. And the husband had a vasectomy. So let me tell you something. These strawberry, you know what? See, Steve and Shirley missed out being Grammy Award-winning artists. Because what I would have done was just took 10 letters, put them in an album, took another 10, because they do the letters every damn day. So, over 2 weeks, you'll get 10 tracks, and then you just release them. Just saying, okay. All right. So, anyway. Y'all give me a moment. Hang on. Woo! Woo! Okay. Jesus. Be a fence. Woo! All around me every day. I ask for your protection as I travel along the way. Lord Jesus. So after 11 votes, I'm going to leave this poll for the rest of the show. After 11 votes 1 hour ago, I'm going to give it to you third place leading up to first. In third place, 7 p.m. With 18%. Second place, 8 p.m. with 36%, but at 45%, 6 p.m. So it seems like y'all would like for me to go live at 6 p.m. Okay. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm keeping that in mind. I'm keeping all feedback in here. And like I said, I hope that you guys do like that I'm interactive with y'all, because I believe that, for people to come to your channel, the least you can do is engage with them. You know what I mean? That's the least show behind can do. You know what I mean? They did have to be here, so. But anyway, child. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, by the way, have y'all been liking the new version of the lives where it's like, 2 to 3 topics or 4 topics? And how have y'all been liking the lives and the upgrading of the lives? How have y'all been liking it? Be honest with me. Because, child, I listen. And I try to find my topics the day of, just like I do with the Onyx collab, which is on weeknights, 10/9 Central, only on Clubhouse. But I try my best to be relevant the day of, unless it's a topic that I really do like, I'll plan it the night before, like the Steve Harvey morning show. But I try my best to do my lives the day of. You know what I mean? So, plus not only that, y'all, morning time, I like my sleep. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, the only time I'm ever going to wake up for real in my career is do the Braylon morning show, to be on GMA, to make somebody smile, or if I have an off day to eat in the morning. Okay, those are probably the only reasons, or to get my kids off to school. But before I get the kids off to school, I'm gonna get my wife taken off in the sky with joy, happiness, and serenity. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But the point is, I'm waking up with a purpose in the morning. Damn it, waking up with a purpose. Oops, sorry, y'all. I'm waking up with a purpose. But you know why I really wanted to do morning radio? Because at the end of the day, there's so many people that wake up in the morning that they feel like they have nothing to look forward to. And I feel like it's my responsibility to just let you know, like, hey, guess what? Everything is not what you think it is. There's somebody who's not waking up this morning, but because you woke up this morning, I'm going to give you something to celebrate about. Number two, Ryan Seacrest gets paid $20 million to do a morning show. And Steve Harvey's been there for like 20 years. So what do you think his strength for the morning show is? And finally, you can't have no morning arguments with the wife if you're not there in the morning to argue. Sorry, I had a call come in. Sorry, y'all, I had a call come in. So, but yes, indeed, we're live on tour. 7 people in the building. And like I said, if y'all do want to come up on StreamYard, feel free to click the link. Would love to talk with you. And listen, I know that some of y'all are extremely comfortable, but I always try to give that invitation out because at the end of the day, I believe that sometimes on these lives there can be a bit of an echo chamber. So I want you to always feel that you have a place here to be able to have your voice. You know what I mean? So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's right. It wasn't you calling this time, T-Talk. Here's the thing, right? So me and T-Talk have a very unique bond. Not just because of what we went through, but just because we just click. We really, really do. You know what I mean? And I love her. She loves me. You know, if they coming for her, they coming for me. You know what I mean? But hey, T-Talk with your girl is on the stage. Hey, welcome in.
Hey, Bray, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. A lot to talk about tonight, child. New version of Ready to Love. Somebody got banned from the Mormon church from having sex with their brother-in-law for 18 months.
Man, ain't that crazy?
I mean, listen, listen, I believe that, you know, listen, men are not always honest. For real, so I'm not gonna blame her for that. I wouldn't ban her from a damn church. Like what the hell? There
are worse things. People is in the Mormon churches. Yeah, you watching Salt Lake City, you'll find out more and more about the church because they talk about like Heather. She left the church because she said it was so bad. It was like Paul.
Well, listen, I like her, so I will automatically be banned for eating. So listen, that wouldn't really work for me.
She said she had to get out of there.
Yeah, so but you know, I look at it like this. That's a moment in time that doesn't define who you are because everybody's been through some ish. You know what I mean? But the HBCU investment for $124 million, which boosts it up to $184 million, which is amazing. And then Tiffany Haddish and Jaleel Whitechild kissing on the TV show.
Yeah, now that's a whole mess right there.
And y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all saw the thumbnail. It's just like, you know, like, and I said this before, Michelle Thomas was here. That's the young lady who played Myra. If she was here, Jaleel White would be married to her. I really believe that. There was an episode of The Hollywood Medium where he got quite emotional over Michelle Thomas. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he is married, but I don't think he will ever get married because I really do believe that he believes that's his soulmate. And I can respect that. You know, some things are just, it is what it is. That doesn't mean I can't have love for a person, but sometimes the love of your life really can be gone. That's facts. That's true. You know what I mean? So,
that's so true.
Yeah. So, but no. So you see, I'm behaving myself about Saturday, right? You see, I'm behaving myself.
I've been checking you out.
Cause man, Saturday's gonna be so much fun. Oh my God, man, I cannot wait for y'all to see the thumbnails. And y'all remember my titles, right? Y'all remember my titles in the early days of me starting this channel?
Mm-hmm.
The thumbnails y'all gonna have a wonderful time with. That's all I can tell you. And let me tell you, they are all dropping at 9:01. Now, see, here's the thing. If you're a content creator, when you go into YouTube, when you upload a video, rather, it's like 5, 10, 15, 20. But I didn't know it could be that incremental where it could be down to the second. So as soon as I saw 9:01, I'm like, oh, no, we're going to do this at 9:01, child. Because guess what? I'm not going to be the only person live that night. And that's going to have to force them to be using my video live. So, listen.
Well.
So, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. Okay, so I just saw this story, y'all. Faith Evans, for those of you who don't know who Faith Evans is, she is a legend. She was married to Biggie. So Faith Evans appeared on a recent episode of Marriage or Mirage podcast. I never heard of that podcast before, but it's what Marriage and Mirage podcast, where she detailed what she likes in and out the bedroom. He's going to be charming. He's going to be funny. Check and check. I got that. His spirit is going to have to resonate that there's some God in him. Check. There is God in me, Faith, but also my mouth is a weapon of mass destruction and also construction of joy, peace, and prosperity. I need to shut my damn mouth up sometimes. I say way too much when I'm live. Anyway, humor and all of that, but it's not about looks. I'm definitely going to look down at the thing. But no, somebody was trying to set me up on a date, and I didn't know what she said. She continued, I was hanging out with my homegirl and her friend, and that she told me that she was trying to get me up with her. I'm like, girl, I looked down. I was like, no, I never will. I didn't see anything. I did see nothing. That's a turnoff. A little dick is an effing turnoff. Ooh. I don't believe in a grower. You gotta have something to grow. Hello, I want to see something. Show her, not I need to see. I need something to go for to get to the bigger part. Faith. Well, Faith. Listen, I ain't mad at you. Yes, indeed. Listen, I ain't mad at you. Faith is a curvy girl, so curvy girls need.
She talked about she need growers and not showers.
Listen,
that's why she married Stevie J. Johnson said he got the beefcake.
Listen, and if y'all have not seen Faith Evans, she has always been a curvaceous woman. So I mean, listen, Faith Evans is probably a wonderful water park to slide down. So listen, wait a minute. She needs that pressure to be released accordingly, respectfully, and on time. Pressure? I heard that. So, I'm not saying I'm available, Faith. I am right here on YouTube. But anyway, listen. She said,
I ain't available, but if you call me, I might call you back.
Listen. In the words of many grown black people, you're grown and so am I. So, listen. I need to stop. Why? I swear to God, I appreciate y'all loving my personality through most of my lives, because I know I can be team too much. But sometimes I sit down, sometimes I'm laying in my bed after my life. I'm like, you do realize you said that on live TV, right? Yeah, that was live, right? That was live. So, but it's all in fun, though. I'm never going to say something out the way to be disrespectful to somebody. If anything, it's always going to be within the context, of what I'm talking about. So,
right.
But yes, indeed. How have you been feeling? Did you get your rest?
No, I'm in the bed. I'm just, my hubby won't let me do too much.
Understood.
Yeah, I got to get myself back together. So.
Understood.
Yeah, I just came up here to check in with nephew.
Thank you very much. I love you. Appreciate you.
Take Jazzy out back and let Jazzy run around for like 30 minutes, and that'll be it for me.
Understood.
Yep.
Understood.
Yeah, you saw that Martell was allegedly helping Ralph File for the
You know,
table.
I did see that video clip, but I've been busy all day, as you know, just doing my work for Saturday. But I am going to take a look at that because I'm just like,
Yeah,
dude.
He's the one advising Ralph, so that explains why Ralph's so dumb and doing so much dumb stuff to Drew.
Well, I mean, listen, Ralph was the one who said everybody calls you an itch and everybody locked out your sister. And the only 3 reasons why kids need to be adopted is because of abuse, abandonment, or somebody passing away. He said that out of his own mouth. But I get your point, though. And honestly, when he said that about kids being adopted, I'm like, really, though? Really?
Yeah, he doing a lot, in my opinion. Yeah, he doing a lot, in my opinion. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, nephew. It is what it is. Yeah, but you know, I had to come up and I'm in the chat, so I'm gonna drop down and continue to rest. I love you. Keep up the great work. You hear? Bray? Is he frozen? Yeah. Can y'all still hear me, or it's just him? Okay, he dropped out. He'll be back in a second. So we just gonna hang on until he get back. I was like, I knew something was going crazy because he wasn't talking. Yeah. He'll be back. But don't you worry. I'm tired. Oh, he said hang on. Okay. Yep, Phyllis, a whole cult. That's exactly what they is, a whole cult. There he go. He back.
Yeah. It's done. And by the way, thank you, T-Talk, so much for the support. No, it's done that to me before where I'm literally live and it cuts out me, but I always come back.
Me too.
But yeah, but
that's
no,
the one
for
thing
sure.
I love about StreamYard, because even if it frees up and you know it frees, you can go out and come back.
Yep, and I think everybody has seen enough live shows to understand that by now. Hopefully, or at least hopefully. But no, at the end of the day, I mean, you know, it goes to show that just because you are in a religion, because I heard y'all talking about the Mormon churches I got back in, just because you are in a religion doesn't mean that there's safety in that religion.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm not going to lie, you know, being from a full gospel Baptist church background, I used to think like, why don't you believe in God? And then I'm like, wait a minute. I believe in God. I believed in God for a long time because my mom made me go to church, and I didn't believe in God for me. I had to have that personal relationship. But then there are people who have not been respected at the church by maybe people on the deacon board or the mother board, and then, you know, there's people that, you know, they've had traumatic experiences at church. Or, you know, it was a narcissistic parent that told them, hey, if you don't go to church, you're not going to get this or that. So I am more understanding of people not believing in God. You know what I mean? I mean, Kurt Franklin did a whole album called Losing My Religion. And, you know, I understand that, you know, for me, it's my personal relationship with God that matters to me. Because at the end of the day, just because you go to a church building doesn't mean that you give a damn.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So, but
that's right. Absolutely.
But, so
absolutely. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down because I'm supposed to be resting. I gotta get myself back together.
All right. So, love you very much. I will see you probably. We'll talk again soon.
I'm sure we'll be talking.
Absolutely. Okay. Love you, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Yes.
Oh Lord. Y'all right. Honestly, y'all have no idea why me and T-Talk are laughing, but y'all will see why Saturday. It's gonna be a good time.
All right, love you, nephew.
All right, love you too, Auntie. We'll talk soon.
Oh my God, you funny, bye.
Listen, I try to be. Love you, bye. So I want to show y'all something here. So this is Tiffany Haddish here. That is Tiffany Haddish at the VMAs. I mean, listen, if she was my wife, I wouldn't want her going out on that. Oh, hang on. I don't even know if they'll show it. And there it is right there. That's Tiffany Haddish, y'all. I mean, listen. I'm not gonna lie, Tiffany got some curves on her. And listen, at the end of the day, the VMAs are known for self-expression, freedom of expression, and freedom of exploration of expression, right? But I don't think, and what I'm about to say here is almost like India Irie, what she said about Megan Thee Stallion, Janelle Monáe. I understand the freedom of women being women. I really, really do. However, I also do feel like women also, well. You're a mother. And listen, I totally get it, right? Like, at the end of the day, I do believe in women being women, but also to believe that women are powerful just by showing up to. And that is not to say that I don't believe women should, dress the way that they want to dress and all that type of stuff. I think y'all know me by now that I am for everybody. But I think also too, we don't rest in the power of who we are enough. Does that make sense? I mean, Tiffany Haddish got those curves on her, though. I ain't mad at her. I honestly think if that thing didn't happen, she would still be be getting more gigs and stuff. But I mean, she's going to the VMAs. People are still around her and stuff. I think and that's the thing about, this culture we live in. The industry may still be with you, but the culture ain't with you. You know what I mean? So you gotta find your peace within that. Wait a minute. What the heck? Yeah, I keep finding stories, y'all. I keep finding stories. This is crazy. So y'all know DJ Envy from The Breakfast Club. Well, I just saw this story on Media Takeout. So it says DJ Envy details getting flew out by R. Kelly as a teenager. So in a recent interview, DJ Envy recalled the time that R. Kelly flew him out to help him put together a mixtape. This was the mixtape days. So this was when I was like 19, 20, and this was when I was on mixtapes. They reached out to me, and R. Kelly wanted to do an R&B mixtape. They flew me to Chicago. That was it. He continued. He flew me out like on a Friday. It sounds crazy saying flew me out. I got flown out on a Friday. I get there, I get in the hotel, nice hotel, 5-star, everything first class. Friday, nothing. They didn't return my call, no studio. So I said, all right, it was supposed to be a weekend thing. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, wake up, no call. Now, mind you, I'm by myself waiting, no call. So I got on a flight, flew back myself Saturday night. I felt like I was an Instagram model. Somebody flew out. I was too ugly to holler at. Lord help, DJ NV. Not comparing yourself to an Instagram model. Lord help. Not Instagram model. Just Oh, Lord Jesus. And then I guess y'all probably heard as well, with DJ Envy that, there were some people, right? There were some people that DJ Envy's wife got hit on by Tyrese, but it was like very inappropriate comments, allegedly. Some people were saying on the Jasmine brand that it was a old story. So I'm going to give y'all the story here. And thank y'all for being here with me. 5 people still in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe as we are rolling on here live with Braylon's virtual tour. After Tyrese's interview with The Breakfast Club, where DJ Envy told him that he blocked him over disrespectful text to his wife, Tyrese denies crossing the line. Now, Envy's wife, Gia Casey, is responding. We stopped talking to Tyrese on 2 different occasions. He and I became friends and we spoke often. a lot of times you'll be laying in the bed next to me while we spoke, and everything was cool. But for me, it got to the point it became inappropriate and uncomfortable. I felt as if lines were being crossed, and you felt as lines were being crossed. And we both decided we were going to take a step back. Tyrese claimed if anything that he did, he did while heavily medicated, and that Casey should forgive him. She continued, there were times that I felt that he was extremely demanding of my time and attention, where if I didn't give him time and attention, he would get very angry, let me know what his expectations of me were. At the time, I did feel like though he was going through any mental issues. Man, Tyrese, you just, you sing a song called Shame. I'm ashamed of me. Shame on you, have done me wrong. Shame on me. Like, you sung shame, but do you have any? Like, you did a song to your ex-wife about child support. You got onto the rock with that thing there, and it's just one thing after another with you. Like I already told you, make the Sweet Lady Chronicles podcast. Bring on gentlemen that love their sweet ladies. Maybe you could help with proposals, and then do the Sweet Lady Chronicles podcast live on tour, and make that damn bag and shut your behind up. Damn, hell, man, you Tyrese, you get anybody you want. You got a bigger pool than me. Hell. I hate to see it because Tyrese is such a good singer, man. Like, I play Sweet Lady, 1 or 2 times, I'm not going to say a week, but, I play it, every once in a while I just want to hear a good damn R&B song, but like, good damn. And I will say, DJ Envy's wife is a very beautiful woman. But that's his wife though, dog. You can't do that. I don't give a damn how curvaceous she is. I don't give a damn if she... Right. That part, Taisha Shea, stop crying. Hell, there's nothing wrong with crying, man. And let me just say that men have emotions too, but the way Tyrese has been, bro, it's like, dude, are you okay? Like, for real. And listen, I don't care how good the wife looks. I don't care if she, asks you, what do you think? And she says in a flirtatious way, I don't give a damn if you're Joseph and she's the Pharaoh's wife trying to tempt you. You don't do, that's a wife, dog. That's a wife. It's a wife. You know what I mean? And listen, we all have made mistakes when it comes to that in some capacity. Some people, listen, it was one thing and then they found out, and then guess what? It wasn't your fault. As long as it was consensual, it's not your fault, okay? Because everybody has done a little bit wrong to somebody, okay? We've all been done wrong on. We all done wrong to somebody, okay? Nobody is perfect. He or she who has nothing, cast the first stone. So you can cast and shut the hell up talking to me. There's a difference between casting a stone and holding somebody accountable. For real. So, but Tyrese, like, dude, like, if she felt uncomfortable, then she felt uncomfortable, dog. Like, you can't. You can't just do what you want with. I mean, y'all are at bigger status. Like, do you not realize, like, what you did and what she could have done? Her husband could have lost the job if it would have went out of control, right? So, like, dude, you a good singer. You seem like a good bro. You be on your damn stuff. Dude, just be still for a minute. And hell, if you really need something to eat, go on an escort site. Call somebody who doesn't mind being flown out. And listen, you got resources, bro. Use them. Hell, no accountability whatsoever. Like, dude, can't do that. And listen, I'm telling you this, at 29 years old with the amazing personality I have, I know I'm going to make grown women have a mental ping pong match with their thoughts. Like, why am I attracted to this 29-year-old with an old soul? And why am I turned on? And why do I want his energy? I know I'm going to have some women shaking in more ways than one. I understand that, but dude, if somebody's married, they married. Hell, dude. There's probably gonna be somebody's wife in the industry like, I really like Braylon. He my crush. Thank you very much. I appreciate the love. If you want to come out to one of my shows, you can hang out backstage. You know, I'm very cool. I'll come by. I'll do a meet and greet, all that type of stuff. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to disrespect people. But no, Jesus. I don't give a damn if I'm hosting the Savage 50 fashion show. And Rihanna is the final model at the end, and she grabs me by my throat and throws me down the runway and wants to ride like right here. She just wants to throw it down. No, I'm not. Hang on, let me see. Can I demonstrate? Hang on. If I'm laying down, I'm holding down all my hands and everything else. I'm just looking up. Hey, Braylon, touch me. No, ASAP Rocky is your dude. I'm not gonna break up that black love. You got to kid. Nope, not doing it. Nope, my hands are down on the ground. I don't give a damn. Now, if it's Jill Scott, it's the assignment. Okay, that's different. If it's Jill Scott, it's the assignment. So it is what it is with Jill Scott. But you know, if somebody's in a relationship, you respect that. I'm sorry, just. All right, Nikki do sound good, Queen. Love you very much. We'll talk soon. So y'all get everything over here. You get hot topics. You get good engagement. You get some comedy out of it. Like, you know, listen. Oh Lord. Lord Jesus. Father God, help me. Lord, help. And I really do mean that. My hands would be on the ground if Rihanna was on me. Like, I'm not touching. Not touching. I don't care how beautiful that Barbados skin looks. I don't care that gorgeous smile. I don't care about those beautiful eyes. No. Yeah. No. No. Can't do it. Can't do it. So after an hour and 13 votes, I got 23% 7 p.m., 31% at 6. Sorry, third place 7 p.m. at 23%, 8 p.m. 31%, and second place in first place 6 p.m. with 46%. Okay, I got y'all. And by the way, y'all, I don't ask for super chats or super thanks or super stickers because at the end of the day, if y'all want to do that, I'm cool with that. I know some people are like, why don't you mention it? Like, y'all, if you're good at what you do, people will give. Like, you know, you don't know. Like I said, also to be grateful when somebody gives you something, because you don't know if that was their last that was going to get them through something. Like, for real. Like, I know I'm far be it for me to be the moral authority, but like, I'm just being real with y'all because we're all struggling. We all are in some capacity. If you ain't, we need to talk so I can figure out how not to struggle. But either way, something is always falling down in some area in all of our lives. Real talk. So. Lord. So Taisha J, should I end this at 2 hours? What should I do, Queen? What should I do, y'all? Should I end it at 2 hours? Because I think we talked about everything, really. I really do. And we went through a lot tonight. Like, let me see, Tiffany Haddish, HBCUs, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Ready to Love, and then we talked about Nelly and Ashanti. Talked about Tiffany Haddish. We talked about Faith Evans not wanting any small dicks. Then we talked about Tyrese crying once again. Let's see. And then we talked about Jen Shaw's marriage being strong. Yeah, we went through 9 topics tonight, live. 9 topics tonight, live. That's just... Y'all not know how hard it is to cover 9 topics live? So wait, so where we are? So you saying end it at 2 hours? Is that what you're saying, Taisha? End it where we are? Because that's also something too that I'm trying to do, is trying to be respectful to all of your time too, because I know you guys have bigger things to do than to hang out with me, but I also do appreciate the fact that you guys are hanging out with me. So I will I guess we can end it with this here. So end at 2 hours. Okay, so I'll get this last story in here. So for those of you who don't know, the Video Music Awards were on last night, and so Chris Brown was nominated for a Video Music Award, and so Selena Gomez had a viral face reaction. Selena Gomez says, "I'll never be a meme again." She speaks out after making face over Chris Brown. Let's see here. It's amazing what can happen in the world, right? So Selena Gomez is getting the internet meme treatment after her disapproving reaction to Chris Brown, the VMAs, but she quickly clapped back once the award show was over. In case you missed it, Selena was on camera Tuesday night while the nominees for Best R&B were read out, and now the viral moment went down as Chris' name was announced. Check it out. She scrunches her face and stops clapping as his collab with Chloe Bailey, How Does It Feel, was announced. However, her smile returned and her clapping continued after they moved on to the next nomination. Hang on, I don't know who that is, y'all. I don't know who that is, but anyway, this is what Selena Gomez says: "I'll never be a meme again. I'd rather sit still than being dragged for being myself. Much love." The singer jumped on Instagram after the festivities. More importantly, after the clip made the rounds, vowing never to be a meme again. She'd rather have no reaction at all than show off her genuine feelings. Wow. Well, listen, I guess, it says here that what's interesting is Selena not denying her reaction, but it's also more about her being pissed off about the meme thing, which also, by the way, also included shots of her just looking bored during the award show. At the end of the day, listen, some people don't want to be at places, some people don't like people, that doesn't mean somebody should be dragged for it. But anyway, I'm going to end it with the daily motivational thought, because y'all know that's how we do. We covered 10 topics tonight, live, 10 topics live. My Lord Jesus. By the way, it's hard to produce a live show, y'all. I said it to Ashley Ann last night. It is harder producing a show than hosting a show. It is, because hosting a show, you have your intro, you have your outro, then there's the middle of, hey, welcome in, glad to have you here. Here's the topics, react, giving energy to everybody, all that type of stuff. So yeah, let me see. Greatday.com. Let me see. Hopefully he'll give us here. Right. Appreciation can make a day or even change your life. Your willingness to put it into words is all that's necessary. Margaret Cousins. What a great quote. All right, y'all. It's time for the Daily Motivator for today, Wednesday, September 13th. Sorry, not September 21st, child. September 13th, 2023. Your territory. It is a place, a state of mind, an activity or area of expertise that is yours, where you know you belong. It's your territory. Going there inspires you, replenishes your energy, gives you space to create, achieve, connect with purpose. Just thinking about it can motivate you to persist through whatever you must. What's your territory? When's the last time you were there? You you easily recognize your territory because that's where you experience the magic of flow. It's where you get the good, meaningful work of life done without friction, where distractions lose their power. Ooh. Whatever happens or fails to happen elsewhere, your territory is a place where fulfillment is assured. From within your territory, you bring forth great value into all of life. It's a powerful place to be. Go there soon. Go there often. Ralph Morrison. Another great daily motivator. When I think about your territory, I think about your capacity to be able to take in what matters to you. It's okay to say no, that you don't have it today to give. It is absolutely okay. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. They tell you something different. Guess what? That person's not meant for you. That's the first thing. Number two, at the end of the day, everybody's territory is different. So if you are a loner, allow yourself to figure out, why are you a loner? Because you're allowing your past to dictate how you move forward? Or are you a loner because you understand that your power matters? And finally, at the end of the day, if somebody is allowing you to be a part of their territory, show some damn respect. Put some respect on their name. Because like my mom often says, anybody, people have to what my mom often says, people have to earn the right to hear your story. But I also believe within that thought, which is a very powerful thought, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. So with that being said, to the 5 people that are here, let me thank all the people that came through. It was a lot of people tonight, but I appreciate each and every one of you all for sure. So let me see here. Taisha J, thank you. Nikki News, thank you. T-Talk with your girl, thank you. Phyllis Crawford, thank you. Let's see who has Karma Girl. Of course, we love Karma Girl. Let's see here. May, thank you for coming through. Let's see here. Yolanda Cameron, thank you for coming through as well. Sexy Mommy at 60, thank you. Victoria, thank you. Okay, I think that was everybody who came through. I always try to do that because at the end of the day, whether you're here for a minute or the whole time, you deserve recognition. So to the 5 people here, everybody who was in the bushes, thank y'all for the likes. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, tune in Saturday, 9/8 Central. Be ready for 901. I got something really nice for y'all. And then, of course, don't forget the Ray to Love, panel with Talk with Slana, Quincy with JIJI Nan, and Q, of course, at 3:05 p.m. And then, of course, y'all know I'll be here Friday night to do another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. With all that being said, I think it's time for the best outro on Clubhouse. And to use Taisha J words, there it is, right there. That is awesome. So with that being said, it's time for it. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always born a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing? Call yourself. It's another thing. Be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully by spending time together, we'll be able to rise up to be great together. And always remember, what you're doing, radio, television, Clubhouse, radio, television, YouTube. The Honest Collab is on Clubhouse. 10/9 Central, only on Clubhouse, y'all. Where you doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or with everything that has been said tonight about so many different things, make sure that at the end of the day, make sure it matters. Because if it doesn't matter, it's taking away your energy. You only got one life. You do not get a second chance to live it. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you, I value, I embrace you. By the way, whatever obstacles you have overcome, whatever successes you have achieved, I am extremely proud of you. You are loved, you matter, and you are here for a good damn reason. If for nothing else, for you being here, because the life you live, there's something special about, because only you have been created for that wonderful life. I love you, I value, I embrace you all. Once again, I'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.